Super late models. Heat race number 1, led away by the number 30 of Martinez Jr. Top 4 transfer trouble on the get-go for the 7X of Jeff Connors. Just not getting up to pace. Racing continues. Remember the top 4 transfer, that means, oh, the 48 car now off the pace.
Everybody that put the camera on, Jeffrey, they just give up.
Well, stop it. Robert Camille, your 48 car, now pulling off. Trouble for both cars right on the get-go. Both in the position at the start to perhaps transfer, but this is a 15-lap heat race. You gotta last all 15 laps. Currently, your leader, 30 of Luis Martinez Jr. The number 5 car following him. 5. There's a lot of numbers on this sheet, Tommy. Yes, the 5T of Jeff Corbin Thomas. Then in third place, the number 61 of Dennis Rock Jr. And rounding up the top 4 right now, Tom Barrow in the 86. Robert Ewing in the number 2, the one looking to get in. He's sitting in the 5th spot, driving the number 2. We've seen Schlarbaum in that car in the past at Toyota Speedway, as well as other various events like the one right now. Contact right there between the 92 and the 63. 92 held onto it, driven by Bob Wicke, but the 63 still under him. 63, Joe Palladini. Tight quarter racing on this short track. 0.37 fifths of a mile. Though things have gotten single file here, looks like people are behaving themselves for the most part, Tommy.
I don't know what you just said.
Okay. 13 car off the pace in front of the lead pack. That's the number 13 of Rick McComb. He's not having a good day tonight.
Not a good day tonight.
No, not at all. We have a battle brewing right here down the backstretch with the 63 and the 85. 85 driven by Terry Brees. The 63 car has been moving his way up since they started the race. We also noticed the number 5 car, as Tommy was alluding to earlier, but we'll stick on this battle right now. 5 car was closing in on the 61. But Bob Wick in the 92 also working his way around Brees. We go back to single file with 2 laps to go at the line. White flag is out for Luis Martinez Jr., driver in the K&N Pro West division this year. Did quite well in it, in fact. Coming out of turn number 4, going to win heat race number 1 for the Super Late Models here at the Fall Classic and the Bullring in Las Vegas. Rounding out the top 4, 61 car. So your top 4 transfers, the number 30 Luis Martinez Jr., 61 Dennis Rock Jr., we got the number 5 T of Corbin Thomas, and rounding out the top 4, the number 86 of Tom Barrow.
Oh, I can record while setting the levels.
Wow. Hey, here comes the race coming out of turn number 3.
Who is it going to be?
Get it? Coming out of turn number 3. Helicopter.
Repeat that? What'd you say, Jeffrey?
Here comes Bob Gardner of Racing West. You can see him hanging out the side of the helicopter.
I think, Jeffrey, I think you're wrong. I think that is Kyle Busch.
And the home of the brave.
I think they meant for you to start singing, Jeffrey.
Green flag.
All right,
out.
Super Late Model heat number 2, Pattison on the outside, and the 29, Jeffrey. I do not have a 29 on my sheet. But that is either Dennis Schlarbaum, and we almost had a through ride. No, Dennis Schlarbaum drove in the last race in the number 2, correct?
No, actually he wasn't, according to my sheet.
And that could be a Dennis Schlarbaum in the 29.
I was saying he was in the 2.
Oh, he was.
Not.
Well, he should have practiced. That's all that mattered. Great racing out here. Joe DeGuevara and this 96.
Tommy Mason spun around.
That's my number. The 96 of the one, the only, Glenn Burke out here at the Bullring. Former champion. Restart lap number 3. Pattison out front, DeGuevara in the 29, second spot. And we got the 12 machine of John Zaretsky. Trying to make a mission on the outside. Look at Zaretsky driving in the corner. He's going to try to get on your outside. The 51A, who is Austin Barnes.
Contact between the 70 and the 12. I'm the contact commentator.
More contact.
Contact.
Zaretsky sideways and hanging on dirt track style.
That is for the transfer
The 70. That is Jeff Knight and the 4 of Walters.
We're looking at the transfer
Todd
spot,
Walters.
Tommy. So it's obvious why these guys are going so hard for it.
Hey Jeffrey, what do you notice about this battle right here? Fourth place.
That is for the
Or that they're trying to get to 4th place. In number 70 of
Oh, trouble.
13 around out of turn number 2. Rick McComb. The McComb family is just not having a good night tonight.
Is that
Day tonight. That's Rick McComb. Sam McComb is in the 72. Now they might not all be related.
Wait.
13 Rick McComb, 72 Sam McComb, 13 of.
Wait, are you sure that's
McComb?
Because there's 2 13s. We'll be right back after these horrible messages.
Restart lap number 6, and I got to make a correction. The 13 is the 13C, but he does not have the C on the card of Ned Champagne. He's the one that went spinning. We go racing. Zaretsky in that 12 machine is making that outside line work. Getting around the 70 of Knight.
Zaretsky's definitely showing what he's got here tonight. Contact!
Oh! 13. He just slid right into it. The 61 of Manila and the 42 of Stutzman. Unfortunately.
Tommy, the 13 car has a broken windshield.
Does he?
Yeah. Tough day for him so far.
Well,
let's survey the damage.
The 61 and the 42 made contact, and the 13, man, he just hit the brakes and just is like he was on ice, man. Just slid right into it. Unfortunately for him, getting the most damage, he does have a broken windshield of Ned Champagne.
Trouble for the 61 of Manila.
It's looking like he cannot get that car into gear. Anthony Manila right there.
Oh, what did I say?
No, you said Manila, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
I said his first name.
You did. That's what threw me off.
And by the way, that is 61M. If anybody was scoring at home on this tape-delayed broadcast.
Well, Tommy, unfortunately, trying everything he can do.
I mean, it looks like it just cannot get into gear. Just stuck in neutral.
And you know, for a lot of these guys, Tommy, this is their big event that they'll run in the year. And
oh yeah.
Manila, for example, these guys, they've slaved away just like everyone else. They sat through the rain last night, and this is not what you want to happen.
You know, you said something earlier that is 110% correct in the fact that if this was all happening yesterday, they would have had close to over 10 hours to fix it. You figure, after the races that night and the beginning of the day on today. The only problem is when you wash out on one of the race days and you have to pile it all on one, things like this happen, and you find out literally as it happes.
Well, we're going to see how everything plays out. We're getting ready for the restart.
Jeffrey, one guy I have to look out for is that 12 car of John Zaretsky.
He is putting on the power moves on these restarts. Definitely taking a notice to that number 12 car. Got to watch how he handles this restart.
And keep your eye on that 96 of Burke. He knows a lap or two around this track. Green flag out. Restart lap number 7 of 15. Pattison with a great start. De Guevara in the second spot, holding off for that 12 of Zaretsky, but flies it right into that corner. Uses the apron and uses the right side door as well. And contact. You can see it coming. Knight gets by the number 29 of De Guevara. So De Guevara on the bubble. If he loses another spot, he is out of the main event. And of course, the guy he's got to hold off is a former champion out here at the Bullring, Glenn Burke in the number 96. Give your headphones. It feels like I'm in an elevator. It's so quiet. Burke to the inside of De Guevara in the number 29. He will make the pass and make it into the feature if the race ended now, but there's still a few laps left. Knight sliding into the corner, and Burke will make 2 passes in 2 laps. Goes to the inside and will take the position, 3rd spot from Knight. Now Joe is going to try everything.
Payback. We got a little bit of payback.
He's going to try everything he can to get into this main event. Joe De Guevara on the outside looking in, and he's looking to the inside of Knight. This is the transfer spot. Walters there right behind him as well. Anything can happen as a white flag comes out from Pattison. Guevara on a mission, not able to do it. It looks like checkered flag for Pattison. And De Guevara, unfortunately, found his way outside of the main event. Jeffrey, what a race for that spot. Zaretsky in the 2nd spot, Burke 3rd and 4th of Knight.
Tom, I think you called it with Burke. You know, he went around early, kind of looked like it was by himself, and here he is. Worked his way all the way back up front. Now, the 29 car, I think, cut the 70 a little bit of slack there.
Yeah, he did. But that's racing.
It is. You notice the 61 car's back on track. We'll see how everything's turning out. We're closing in on main event time, though.
It is. It's getting time for the mains.
I mean, as you can see, because it's so nighttime outside.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. It's only about 4 o'clock. Let me see what time it is, really.
Here we are. You can see our setup.
Yeah.
Here at the Bullring.
It's 3:16, so I completely misjudged.
Misjudged. He misjudged the time.
That's right. I'm used to sundial, not cell phones.